Hey Taylor, I got week 6 here for you. Starting out with squats. Worked up to 335 for a triple. Hip flexor felt a lot better this week. It was still kind of there, but there wasn't really much pain or anything, so that was good. After this triple, we did 4 sets of 8, all at 260. My God, this was really hard. Very tiring, but got it done and survived. So just want to say thanks again for the video. I really appreciate that. If you can do videos, I like those more than the emails, but I totally understand if it takes forever to upload and stuff. Emails work just fine, but with videos, it is kind of nice to see what you're talking about and kind of visualize what you're saying. Moving on to bench, we did 240 for a double. I thought this moved pretty dang well. And after that, we did triples at 225, and I thought these moved really well as well. So didn't really get to your video response till a little bit later in the week, so a lot of the stuff you said, I've written it all down, and I'm going to put it in my notes for next week and try and implement all those things. Tempo bench worked up to 230. That felt pretty good, and then did some back off sets. I think I got just one of them here for you. 190 pounds for 4. Let's see. Shoulder feels good. SI joint feels pretty good. There was some pain here and there during the week, but it wasn't anything too terribly bad. So I'll take it. Coming up next, we got pause deadlift. I actually hit 470, which was a PR for sure. Kind of a weird angle there, and you can barely actually see the lift itself. Okay. Anyways, kind of smoked it. So, and then did 410 for some triples, and I think I pretty much smoked those. Yeah, really need to focus on tucking my chin more. That was a good cue. So I'm going to focus on that this week. What else? No, these felt pretty good. Anything else to say? Oh, I saw your comment or reply to my email, Thrall with a question mark. So that was just a cue for me. So I watched some Alan Thrall's videos. I don't know if you've ever watched him before, but I just think he does a really good job of extending his upper back before he pulls on his deadlifts. And so it was just kind of like a cue, extend your back like Alan Thrall, or upper back like Alan Thrall before you deadlift. Yeah, I don't know if you ever watched his videos before, but that's all that was. Get some tempo squats here. These actually, this is probably the best day for tempo squats I've had in a really long time. One cue, I should mention this, one cue that I'm trying to implement, I'm not sure if you saw it in my notes, was Smith or something. So I was watching Dave Tate coach a guy, and he kind of had the same issue I did coming out of the hole where, kind of get tipped forward, and the bar would kind of go forward a bit. And so Dave Tate was kind of telling him, just imagine if you were squatting in a Smith machine and the bar just had to go straight up and straight down. So I was really trying to focus on that this week, trying to keep, and I thought it helped me a lot, not, stay on my quads almost. Because, kind of what happens is the bar tilts forward, my butt comes up, my knees shift back. And so I thought kind of focusing on Smith machine, focusing on pushing the bar straight up, kind of helped me stay on my quads a bit more. So I'm going to keep kind of hammering that cue. But yeah, I got all your stuff written down, push my chest forward on squat, pull my elbows together, ribs down, hinge everything together, tuck my chin. Because I do see, especially in my first video, where I do get into some low back extension. I'm not pulling my ribs down good enough. So, and then I'm gonna have to experiment around with that punching with the bench. like rotate as I press. So I kind of tried that a little bit, like on my last bench day. It was kind of awkward, so I'm definitely gonna have to work on that. Yep. Get through these last few reps of tempo squats. These take forever, but yeah, I think training overall is going pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the numbers. I'm kind of realizing I'm pretty happy with the numbers I'm hitting with the volume being so high. So I think big PRs are to come. So on this day, all I did was tempo squats, didn't get to bench press. So on the next day, I deadlifted and then benched. So starting out with a 475 for double deadlift. And that first rep was really slow, but then I came back on the second rep and thought I blew that up pretty good. So, and then we did some back off sets, 375, and then a couple 405s for 5. This day in particular, the SI joint was kind of a little angry. It wasn't too bad, but I did keep that set of 405 at 405 for the next set, just to make sure it didn't aggravate it anymore. So overall, I thought these pulls looked pretty good. Again, just need to work on that tuck in the chin. And, yeah, just taking my time on some of these back-off sets. Again, that was kind of reiterated in your last video and kind of what I said. Just pull myself into position, set my lats, extend my upper back. Take the time to, like, pull myself into the bar and get tight using the bar, especially on these back-off sets. Repping the Calgary barbell shirt on this day. You can see that. Let's see, after this we had bench press. What did I do? 245 for a double. And that went pretty good. I thought this moved really well. So I was pretty pleased with this. Probably could have been a little more strict, but overall I thought that moved pretty good. And then we had some back off sets of 5 at 205 and a couple sets of 210. And that kind of wrapped up the day. I think I rated that last 210 at an 8. Honestly, it probably maybe wasn't even an 8, probably like a 7.5 again. But I did get pretty dang tired towards the end of these sets of 5. I think that's all I got for you, man. Again, I really appreciate the video. If you can continue to do that, that'd be great. But if not, I completely understand. Just let me know. If it takes forever, that's no big deal at all. So, yeah. Appreciate your feedback. Looking forward to it. Thanks.